हेलो एवरीवन एंड वार्मली वेलकम है आप सभी लोगों का आईफास के इस शानदार और बहुत बेहतरीन प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर। तो दोस्तों, आप सभी को पता है सीएसआईआर नेट जेआरएफ का रिजल्ट लग चुका है और उसी के साथ साथ आईएफएस के हार्ड वर्किंग डेडिकेटेड और मेहनती बच्चों ने इस एग्जाम्स को बहुत ही शानदार रैंक के साथ क्वालिफाई किया है। तो आज हमारे साथ केरला से ऐसे ही एक कैंडिडेट जुड़े हैं जिन्होंने इस एग्जाम्स को क्वालिफाई किया है। तो जानते हैं उनसे कि क्या जर्नी रही है उनकी इस एग्जाम्स के प्रिपरेशंस के लिए, और साथ ही में आप नए लोगों को बहुत कुछ स्ट्रैटेजी सीखने को मिलेगा। तो उनके थ्रू हम सब कुछ जो है जानेंगे। तो देन जानते हैं उनकी कहानी को। सो हेलो।
Yeah, hello.
ओके, सो टेल मी समथिंग अबाउट योरसेल्फ फर्स्टली।
So I'm Gayatri. I am a graduate of ICMR Tirupati. I did my BSNS from ICMR Tirupati.
सो जस्ट वन सेकंड, लाउडली।
Okay. Is this a recording or is it live? Yeah. I'm Gayatri. I'm a BSNS graduate from ICMR Tirupati. I majored in biology. Uh, so um, I took IFAS recorded lectures in English. And I used it as my study material, and I had self-study as well, and things like that. So essentially, the point is you stick to the study material and have fixed hours. I won't say fixed hours, but whenever you're studying, it ought to be you have to have your full attention there. So I am more of that person than studying at a stretch for maybe like around 10, 11 hours. More than that, I would say it's the key is focus on the material. You revise it, active recall. So I think those are the things that work for me. And obviously, you have to practice the model papers. Yeah. So
Okay, so firstly, because before that, what was your rank in CSIR net?
so uh, so I have cleared DBT JRF, and for CSIR net I have cleared LS with All India rank for people.
Okay, so firstly, congratulate to yourself on the all IFS faculty panel.
Thank you.
So I just want to ask you why you choose a CSR net or DBT or PSD entrances instead of doing a civil services or other
Mhm.
government exams.
Okay, so thank you for the question, but I have always been very enthusiastic about joining the civil services. That is so there because both my parents are in government service. They are in the state government service, but I have always been very much into civil services. But uh, during my schooling, I always had like a interest in biology. I like physics too, but biology was sort of more natural to me, and it's essentially during my higher secondary education where I get to know about ICER and I kind of like the idea of stem cell research and all that, and that's how I wrote my entrance and got into ICER, and the environment there was kind of very nurturing. So I mean, it essentially made me want to pursue a career in academia. So yeah,
Okay, so currently are you in ISA?
no. So I graduated from ICER Tirupati. Now I am in TIFR Mumbai. I am working as a project associate.
Okay, so we can say surrounding of yourself convert you from the civil servant to the researcher.
Yeah, it's mostly. I mean, I still have this interest in civil services, but I'm more. I mean, I have taken up this career, and I very much like it so far, and hopefully in the future too. Yeah.
Okay, so next one questions. When we look for the CSR net syllabus, then there is included of the general aptitude, also of the syllabus of the life science 13 units, and
Mm.
every single point is a deep down concepts. So how
Yeah. Yeah.
you cover all this syllabus, and how you manage time with your all the things daily activity, or what was your routine when you are preparing for the CSR net?
So the thing is, I took up. I also took some sort of offline coaching because I had a gap year after my graduation. So I had but essentially, even whatever coaching you take, it essentially all boils down to how much effort you put in. It's all about learning, I mean, self-learning. So there were my interest areas, and more of my strategy was essentially there are some areas where you're very strong. Like, I mean, I'm not very strong with, I'm not very enthusiastic about genetics, but controversial. But I like, is there a disturbance? Static? No. Okay. Hello? I lost you. I cannot hear you. Oh, okay. Now I can hear you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Uh, I had these areas like protein signaling and sorry, protein targeting and uh, okay, let's cut that part. Let me just rephrase it. Yeah. Yeah, can I start again?
That's
Yeah. So there are essentially some interest areas for me. Like I like ecology evolution. I had courses, electives from ecology evolution during my. So I also have cleared GATE EY 2024. Yeah, that was all India rank 501. But yeah, I mean, I just went and wrote it. Yeah, I like ecology evolution, and there are things like a little bit biomembranes and like the biophysics part of syllabus, and so I essentially there are these interest areas for me. So I kind of maybe automatically put in more effort with respect to studying those areas. So kind of that worked. So yeah. And you should not completely leave out things that you're not very good at. You should try, but yeah.
So I just want to ask a next one questions. When you
Yeah.
start preparing for the PhD entrances or any competitive exams, you have an experience. But once more, initially you are motivated for these exams. Then
Yeah.
some after some time motivation become a zero, and you
Yeah.
become
Yeah.
stress conditions. You feel a stress. You feel exhausted. You feel burnout. So what
Yeah.
was
Mhm.
your strategy to continue the flow of the that motivation or that consistency level at the end of qualification?
Yeah. I mean, the kind of people you're surrounded with is very important. So having excellent peers has helped me. Having good, I mean, I was had thankfully I had good enough friends who kind of supported me. It's not just about academic achievements or validation you get from that, but people who like you for you. So that has helped me push through certain things and obviously my faith and 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 I like to think I'm more of an optimistic person, and I have thankfully had enough setbacks to think that things will work out at the end. You just have to have push through work, do your best, and things like that. Yeah. So,
Okay. So
yeah.
I just came back and asked one more
Mhm.
question regarding the syllabus.
Mhm.
So the entire syllabus, how many units are you prepared for the CSIR next?
So again, I don't know, but I didn't like go like okay, I should do. Some say like you essentially have to prepare like 9 chapters and then you're set for the exam. But for me, it was more like I didn't really go into that classification of how the syllabus is. I just went into like topics. Like there is a DB. There are certain topics that you have in DB, and like developmental biology. So I essentially focused on that, like some interest areas in that, and then you have some areas in protein targeting. So you essentially focus on those areas. So for me, it was more like that. Yeah,
Okay.
because I like to build my own system of doing things because that's what works for me. Yeah.
Okay, ठीक.
Yeah.
No problem. I just want to ask one more question regarding the
Hmm.
syllabus. So according to you, yeah,
Hmm.
which units are most comfortable, most easy, and most favorite one for you?
Okay. Uh, I mean, to be honest, I don't even remember like what is what chapter because I mean, it has been taken care of in the sense that I have been given this like vast syllabus and it has been taught in a way. I mean, in the coaching, it was taught in a way it is small chunks of the syllabus. So, I mean, if you, Sorry. Yeah, so so I think this solving questions from like methods in biology has helped because it's because part C is essentially mastering like such questions, like they are very lengthy questions, so you have to have a lot of practice. It's not really about how smart you are. At the end of the day, it's about practice. So, and then you have the module of system physiology animal, but although there are not many questions that you get from that part of the syllabus, but I enjoy that part of the syllabus. Then there is cell communication, cell signaling, and developmental biology. So those were essentially the things that I think I focused on, and even cellular organization. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So now you are qualified as a student of the CSIR net, and
Hmm.
there are a lot of upcoming aspirants that
Hmm.
wants to prepare for CSIR net. So what will be your suggestions to that students, how they can prepare their syllabus
Hmm.
so they become a qualified in just first attempt or maybe second attempt?
Hmm. Okay. I think it's important to not have like in the sense that you give your best. I mean, on there are some days you feel like you cannot give your best, but then even you try what you can on each day. It adds up. It's a cumulative effect. So don't be hopeless. Don't self sabotage. Just give your best and have good faith and have an optimism that things will work out for you. Essentially, the more you work, the more the confidence you have in yourself, and that's essentially how you are going to clear the exam one day. So,
Okay,
yeah,
thank you so much for sharing your
thank you.
experience and your journey.